joined now by the lovely Carolyn Dawn Johnson. I'm not lying to you. This whole day, I'm dressed up. I'm excited for the CCMAs the most just to talk to you. I want to tell you, I'm not joking. I want to tell you a story.
Thank you.
Juno Fest, TCU Place. I'm sitting in the audience. You're doing the singer-songwriter in the round. You tell the story of Complicated. You play Complicated. You tell the post story of the song, and it inspired me to create my own music show. I'm not making this up.
Oh my
on
gosh.
Shaw TV, you've never been on Stripped Down, but that's the name of the show. It has gone 6 seasons, 160 some episodes with that format of story, song, story.
So
we have had like the Sheepdogs on, like the best and the brightest of Saskatchewan. It runs Saskatchewan wide, and it's all because of this lady right here. I have never told that story before to anybody.
Oh my God.
There's a local man. There's a local man in Saskatoon who's writing a book about the Saskatoon music scene, and he asked me to write a story doing the show of Stripped Down, and that was what I wrote about. So here's what I want to give you.
Made my day.
I want to give you an official Stripped Down water bottle. Only the crew have these. There's my business card, and here is a jump drive with a copy of the story that's going to be published.
Oh my
I hope you read it. I hope you like it. And I'm serious. I'm not making this up. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It has been a career highlight, and it was all because of that moment, sitting in the crowd, listening to the story of Complicated.
I need to do your show.
It would be amazing.
Right?
We're coming up to episode 200.
Oh my gosh.
It would be,
Congratulations
it would
on
be
your
crazy.
success with that. Oh
well,
my
thank
gosh.
you so much.
This makes me so happy because I've had so many people inspire me in my life and my career that I'd love to actually think that maybe I've inspired somebody else.
You have blown open the door of opportunity for the artists in Saskatchewan. I'm serious. We've had almost 200 shows, a different one each week. Carolyn Dawn, I guess I should ask you about the CCMAs while we're here. I've got that out of the open.
For the CCMAs, big deal. What about your show?
It's good. We'll talk. But yeah, the CCMAs, green carpet. You're having a good time.
I'm having a great time. Oh my gosh, I'm perma smiles when I get here because I see everybody I know. It's another celebration of music. It always makes me go, I'm so glad I do what I do. I'm just blessed. I have had so many great things, and I just feel like there's still more things to come. You know?
Awesome. We only have half an hour, and I think I just went 10 minutes with you, but I wanted to because I really wanted to thank you. And I'll see you inside. Thank you so much, Carolyn Dawn Johnson. Awesome. That made my day. We can wrap now. We can go. This was the moment right here. This was the whole reason I came today.
Gosh,
thank you
so much.
I am now joined by Doc Walker. I'm very honored actually to be joined by Doc Walker here on the CCMA green carpet. We were just chatting, and our very own Curtis Anderson, a couple of years ago, like 5 or 6, chatted with you guys on your tour bus.
Yeah.
Where have you come from there?
Oh, it's been busy.
Many a place.
We got a better bus now.
Better bus, yeah.
We got a better bus.
Is that what you took to get here?
Yeah.
Yes, actually.
We brought the bus here and brought some family and some kids with us that we have. We have lots of kids and lots of families, so it's great being in the prairies back in Saskatoon, and Saskatoon's done a bang-up, unbelievable job this year, I gotta say.
Yeah, I was just going to add to that. What is kind of your Saskatoon thing that you guys like about the city?
Well, definitely not the riders, because we're from Winnipeg, but
I love the food in Saskatoon, actually, yeah.
Great hospitality, it's always great.
And they have good paralyzers.
Good paralyzers. That's good to know. I'm also from Winnipeg, so that works out really well.
If you can believe that, actually. Yeah. Really good sushi.
Good sushi in the prairies, that's for sure. And what are you guys looking forward to the most this evening?
Just playing, and the fans. I know the fans are excited about it, and I can't wait to hear it. I think this is the most that a Canadian Country Music Awards has had. I think 13,000, over 13,000, so that's pretty amazing. Yeah.
Wow.
Good job, Saskatoon.
We're back here at the green carpet, and we're joined by Isabella, who is a Rising Star nominee, and looking lovely today as well.
Thank you. You too.
So you're here. It's a first-time thing for you, and how's that feeling?
It is. This isn't my first time at the CCMAs, but this is my first time getting to walk the carpet and be a big part of it. So it's so exciting, and I can't believe I'm here. It's amazing.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. So what's that like going from being someone who's come out and watched it, and now finally gets to be part of it?
You know, it's pretty amazing that some people actually know my name now. So it feels very good.
And I was gonna say, I really like your name because your last name is my middle name. Look at that.
Really? Oh my gosh. It's my middle name, Isabella.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Even more in common. What's your first name?
Daniela.
Okay, so DK.
That works out.
Or DIKI.
There we go. Well, you know what? This is my first time too, and it was great meeting you. There's lots of good energy out here, and good luck this evening on the nomination.
Thank you so much. Good to talk to you. Thank you.
You know what? Things I need to do is just soak it up, man.
Really?
Just soak up Saskatoon, you know. This is a great choice and great city to have the Canadian Country Music Awards. You know, it's country. It's a country town right in the heart of the country. And I think that the John Deere Green red carpet, not red carpet thing we got going on is actually more fitting for country music than any red carpet.
Have you had a chance to really go around and take in the CCMA culture that's taken over Saskatoon in the last 3 days?
Yeah, definitely. I've been performing at all of it. We did the cabaret the other night. There was sold out, 3,500 people. Fan Fest was crazy, and then I did this award show, the industry awards show last night. Some of the after parties, so
but
late nights.
That's you kind of on the stage looking out. Have you been in the crowd looking in, like seen any of the Saskatoon, the way the city's exploded with country music?
You know what, man? Definitely. And tonight, when I'm not performing, all of us artists will be sitting down front with amongst everybody. So looking forward to seeing my friends perform and being a part of it and seeing it from that view.
The CCMA's in Saskatoon. Have you seen it just light the city up?
Oh, it's unbelievable. We've been at quite a few country music weeks, and in fact I was involved in one back in '89, and never like this. This is unbelievable. The crowds, the fans, and how the whole city is treating us is unbelievable. So we thank them a whole lot.
This city has been going hard for 4 days straight. When it's all said and done, what are you going to remember most about the 2012 CCMAs here in Saskatoon?
Well, last night's induction of the Hall of Fame is probably the highest thing in my life, and I'll treasure that forever for sure. I've been 7'12" for the last 2 days. I don't think I'll come down to my height for a while, so I'm doing really well. I'm enjoying it.
Sorry, did you guys bring the robot Taylor or the real Taylor?
Now back with the familiar face, Tenille. It's good to see you now all glammed up in tonight's event.
Why, thank you. It's so great to be here. It's wonderful.
And you're going to be presenting today.
Yes, I'm really honored to be a part of this evening's celebration. It's going to be a full house and just a great celebration of Canadian country music. It's an honor to be a part of it.
So have you been practicing like Anchorman style, like unique New York? Have you been doing a little bit of that?
Oh yes, warming things up, getting ready. This is different from singing a song, so it's really cool to be.
You wanna do some red leather, yellow leather with me? Here we go.
Okay, red leather, yellow leather, red yellow. Ah, okay.
Okay, I think you're ready though.
Right.
She sounds more ready than I am.
Thank you.
It's very, very gratifying, I gotta say that, because the biggest thing that I dread is when I'm packing and I have to leave. It's so hard to leave my kids and my husband. Sometimes they get to come with me, so that's great, but that's really hard, and my husband's always like, you're a great mom, you're doing the best that you can, and when these opportunities come along and they make all of us happy, I gotta do them, because life is short, and so just juggling it all is pretty tough, but when something like this happens, it means that all that hard work actually maybe meant something. It's just amazing to be recognized for it, so I'm feeling very joyful right now, and the kind of joyful that makes you want to cry. But anyway, doesn't get old, I'll say that. For me, Carolyn Dawn Johnson has always been one of the most sincere artists I've ever gotten to meet, because you never forget the first time that you meet your idol, like someone that you really look up to. And I was really young the first time I met Carolyn Dawn Johnson, and she was just as sincere then as she is now. And when I was announcing, the thing that I said before I announced the award was, these are people that inspire young girls to sing in their bedroom, in their first karaoke and open mic nights. And for me, that was Carolyn Dawn Johnson. I was like, Complicated was my karaoke song. So I was really excited that that I got to give her the award. I want to be known for good things. I think people have so much going on in their lives that they can't form like a complex opinion about every single artist out there, but I just would really like to be known for doing good things.
It's a lot of hard work, I remember when we were first dealing with Tenille, we used to back her up sometimes for talent contests, and she'd always ask, what can I do? And it's, learn your craft, learn how to, play an instrument, learn the craft of music, learn to write songs, that's important. And it's thankless. It's 24/7, and if you want it, you have to put the work in, and it's going to be a lot of travel. It's going to be a lot of hard work, but if you're doing it with people you enjoy doing it with as much as we do,
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
I mean, the advice that I always give up-and-coming performers and girls and boys that always ask me how I got where I am, I just say perform anywhere for anybody that will listen. Get your stage legs and never give up, because dreams really do come true.
I think that it's in all of us, and I think that when you find something that you love and that you can actually reach out to people with, that's what triggers it. And I think that finding that passion, I'm so grateful that I found music. I think that's a big part of it, and just being aware of your surroundings and just noticing the time it takes to just make someone's day, you know. And I think that spirit is super contagious, especially for youth, because they're so absorbing of what that means. And it's so fueling for me, and I hope that so many other youth can just realize that, because we are the future, and that, you know, it's awesome. So I'm so grateful to be a part of that.
Sometimes as a songwriter you feel like the well might be done, and so when I started writing for Dirt, it was challenging. It's like, how am I going to outdo this album of the year last year? And so I had to just forget about Trail in Life and just start writing again like I used to, and kind of put that last record behind me and just wrote it, and Matt produced it, and we sat back after it was done, and we were just really happy with it, how it turned out.
First ever CCMA win. How are you feeling?
Shaky. Yeah, it was weird, because it was when we were actually performing and singing, whatever, I was like, yeah, there's still liquid in my mouth. And then as soon as I was like, I don't know what happened. I was like, I just ate sand or something. I literally couldn't swallow. I was like trying to speak, so I don't know.
Painfully excited.
No. I cannot rap, and I just don't see how a rap song would fit into but reggae, maybe. I'm going to try reggae.
Well, that's all from the Canadian Country Music Awards. I have to thank Curtis Anderson for being so amazing today.
It was a good time. The fans filing out behind us. I have to go on record and say, with my job, I deal with a lot of musicians. Country musicians are the absolute nicest people in the world, and that's not just when the camera's on. They are genuinely good people. It was a lot of fun. Danielle, your first awards show.
Oh my goodness, couldn't have been any better, and I have to agree with all the friendliness. Everyone was great to hang out with and chat with, and I also have to say a big thank you to the Hairstyle Inn here in Saskatoon for doing my hair, and Curtis Anderson looks great on his own.
Yeah. What was that last guy that just won all the awards? Remember, he won the album art?
Dean Brody.
Dean Brody. When we talked to him on the green carpet, I said, it's tonight going to be the night people get sick of hearing Dean Brody, and it was. Called it.
Look at that. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, and I got to talk to Carolyn. It was kind of the highlight. Told her about the strip down and everything. So I guess you're rapping me. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah,
I'm not used to this. I guess we're out of time. She's the numbers lady. I'm trying to fill, and she's like, wrap it up, Kurt. She's on the go. Okay.
We have to say thank you for tuning in, and we have much more right here on Shaw TV.
Woo!